day. Some people think they need to practice every day and it's making them worse. You know, it depends on where you're at in terms of your level of ability. Like Connor Scott locks himself in a room for 8 hours a day. That's his shift. Out of the 8 hours, he's probably thrown for 6 hours, 6.5, something like that. And he'll play against people, which slows it down as well. So he's probably throwing, I would say, for roughly 6 hours out of the 8 of actually throwing darts, which is a huge amount of darts.
Yeah.
And it works for him because he's so gifted as well. He can think about his throw for half an hour, switch off, and he does the rest just on autopilot. And he's getting his throw 99% right just without thinking about it. You know, he's hit 150 180s in a day once. 150, I kid you not, 150, that is, in a day on the practice board, which I can't get my head around because I don't think I've hit that many in a month. You know, I played.
With that there thinking, hold on, can we hit that in a year? Yeah, I think I've hit
that. It's crazy.
I think I've hit that in total on that counter.
Last month I played for. I actually counted it for the first time in years, just as an experiment. I played for around about 17 hours. Scoring time would have been around 10 hours, and I hit 75 180s. So I'm not a bad dart player, but I'm nowhere near that level. You know,
that's
cheapers. That's ridiculous stats. That's ridiculous stats. But if somebody else did that and they were having to think about their throw, or they were only able to get their throw decent for 15 minutes or 20 minutes, then the rest of the time they've been practicing mistakes. And then they wonder why they're getting worse. They're just doing something they're not ready to do. You know, I would rather do 15 minutes, take a break. 15 minutes, take a break. You know?
But as you say, though, I think a big part of it maybe is if you're practicing the wrong things. If you're practicing something that's not making you better, then it's going to make you worse.